Okay, here's me and Brian. Bruce and Brian together. We're the B team here at Paradise. We're gonna try to go up the Muir Snowfield and decide what to ski down, the Snowfield or maybe the Paradise Glacier. We'll see how things look up there. Wish us luck. So we can look up at Pan Face now, 20 minutes into our hike, and wow, it looks like there was recent snowfall because there were just like 2 sets of ski tracks coming down. There's a nightly gate closure, which means that everyone gets here at the same time, and a mad rush of crowds up the trail. So lots of people around us going up, and you can see the summit, all the main features: Nisqually Chute, Fear Finger. You can see the Couts ice wall, everything. Beautiful. We'll check in a few minutes. Hey Brian, how's our day going so far?
Oh, it's fine. We're just about to touch down on some slopage that NWAC explicitly told us not to go on. So we'll see how that goes.
We're gonna go Pan Face.
What is it that you always say, Bruce? Pray that we make good decisions?
Yep. We pray that God watches over us and helps us make good decisions. So for those of you at home, the main avalanche concern is a persistent weak slab on slopes above 30 degrees. And so this is probably the one place where it gets that way.
Oh wow, there actually is a scraper.
So we'll be careful and check in a little while. So that horn straight ahead is Anvil Rock. And I've always thought it'd be fun to drop kind of that face that you see and on the side of it down onto the Paradise to the right. But maybe not today because there's a deep persistent slab problem, and WAC says to watch out for wind blown, and that could be pretty wind blown since it's exposed. But we can go around it closer to on the near side and drop right and get on the Paradise Glacier, which we may do later. Okay, oh, we scooted ahead of a few of the other people, but you can see Mount Adams, majestic behind Brian, drinking his water bottle. And then look at Mount St. Helens, beautiful. We can swoop around.
There's a big mountain over that way. Do you want that one?
Tahoma. All right, let's keep going. We're about halfway up. Let's keep going. So I believe this area is called Moon Rocks. Here's Brian. Looking awesome. He's so good looking. Brian is a great partner because he's just about the best skier I've ever seen. He is an endurance athlete, so he can keep going all day as long as you feed him. And because he's a Washington native, he's got this backcountry navigation ESP where he never gets lost, always knows which way we should go. So good tool to bring along when you go outside. Bring your own Brian.
You don't post this.
All right, so here we are up at Camp Muir. See some of the structures behind me, the guides, little A-frame up above. Across the way behind me is the route. Boy, it's so hard to see what I'm getting in view here, but behind me is the Cowlitz Glacier. That's the start of the route to the summit. And it goes through Cathedral Gap. Up above, there's another gap called Cadaver Gap. It's an alternate winter way up. And there's some other ways up as well. Okay, we're looking at, again, the route up the mountain across the Cowlitz Glacier. That craggy peak is Little Tahoma. It looks really steep, but there's a way up on the other side that we've gone up. And panning back around, some more of Camp Muir. Some skiers who are ahead of us. There's Brian, Mount Adams. And you can see other skiers coming on up. There's some awful ice patches right here on the top, and everyone's trying to figure out how to walk around them. All right, time to eat, transition, and get ready for some downhill. So we've started our descent down, and the snow's not bad, but it's got this wind effect, sort of sastrugi pattern. Brian actually found like a yellow brick road in between the sastrugi, and he's down there, so I'm gonna go catch up to him. Fun times. Okay, so I paused to shoot a couple more seconds of video. There's Brian way down there. So we're on the Paradise Glacier. Woohoo, very beautiful. The snow is challenging. It's there's kind of this breakable crust, even where there's not the sastrugi. So it's a little challenging, but we're gonna work our way down. Hopefully it'll soften up and there won't be any more crust. It'll just be soft snow, but we'll have to see when we get down there. Okay, we made it down the Paradise Glacier, and now we're navigating our way back over to Paradise. Fortunately, we have a skin track to follow here, so we know it goes. And we're not too far away. Wow, this has been a real navigating adventure, and the ski conditions were really challenging with breakable crust and really deep unconsolidated snow. So definitely a huge challenge today, but hopefully we'll be back at the car soon. Okay, Brian, we're back at Paradise. What are we doing now?
We're going home.
Okay, do we have any time constraints, or can we lollygag?
No, we cannot lollygag. We got to get going.
And why is that?
Because they close this place at 4.
Okay, so we better get going before we get arrested, eh?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's go home. It was a great day.